All right, part 2. I don't know why the webcam is frozen, but I am not just looking off in the distance and teaching you all magically, although that would be kind of cool. Okay, so part 2 of our 4.7, my bad. We have 2 goals. First goal is to be able to use the triangle inequality theorem to determine a triangle, and the second goal is to be able to use the triangle inequality theorem to find a side length. So what exactly is the triangle inequality theorem? Well, it's telling us the inequality. Remember, inequality means less than or greater than, and like a range that can occur when triangles exist. Our first one is whether a triangle can actually exist at all. And the best way to find out is to take your 2 small sides, okay, and you add them. And you want to make sure that they are greater than, this means greater than, the longest side. So it's important to be able to identify, okay, what are our 2 small sides, what's our longest side, and then just plug it into this and see if it's true. So let's go ahead and practice that. So looking at example 3, okay, determine whether these can create a triangle or not. So I notice I have 17, 6, and 9. So my longest side is 17. Okay, so I'm going to take what I have left. So I'm going to say 6 plus 9 needs to be greater than 17. That's what the triangle inequality tells us. So 6 plus 9, remember to use the calculator. Okay, I know it's simple math, but just in case, it always helps to check yourself. We have 15. Now you got to think to yourself, remember the Pac-Man is going to eat the bigger number, okay, or the shark or whatever you want to call it. So is 15 greater than 17? No, it is not. So therefore, this would not create a triangle. So your answer would be no for that problem. So I do believe you have 5 of these on your Google form assignment. And you're just going to tell me yes or no according to the theorem. So let's do another one. We have 12, 14, and 8. So again, I'm going to go ahead and identify my longest side first. That would be 14. Okay, so I know my other 2. So 12 plus 8 needs to be greater than 14. Again, let's use our calculators just to check ourselves. So 12 plus 8 is 20. So we have 20 is greater than 14. Is this true? Is 20 higher or bigger or greater than 14? Why, yes it is. So therefore it would create a triangle. So what this is telling us is that if we had these side lengths, let's say we had 17 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches, you could not connect those to create a triangle. But if you had 14 inches, 12 inches, and 8 inches, you could connect that to create a triangle. Okay? All right. Now, there is one more part of our triangle inequality, and that is the range aspect of it. So a range means we're wanting to say our unknown. This will always be our unknown third side. Okay? And we want to know what is the range that we can find when given 2 sides. So this right here represents the small one, where it starts, okay, where our range will begin. And to find the smallest, we are always going to subtract what we have, okay? And this over here would be the large, where we're going to end our range. And to find that, we add what we're given. All right, so let's go ahead and practice that using this theorem here to find our range. We're given the sides 10 and 7. What is the possible range of our unknown third side? So first we're going to write our range, okay, our unknown, and we're going to subtract to find this side. So I'm going to take 10 minus 7 gives me 3. So our range is going to start at 3. Now it doesn't include 3, it'll just start at 3. All right, to find our large side, we're going to add. So this time we're going to say 10 plus 7. That gives us 17. So therefore, if we had 10 inches and 7 inches, we could use the following to create a triangle. We could use between 3 and 17. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, if you're like, what about 3 and 17? Why can't they be included? Do you remember when you learned about inequalities? And you learned about that means less than, and that means greater than, and this is less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. That equal to means that it's included. Since these are just greater than and less than symbols, that does not mean that they actually include the number. The range is going to be between those numbers, okay? All right. Oh, yeah, there are 5 questions like these on your Google form. All multiple choice. Make sure you take a picture of your notes and submit them on Google Classroom. And if you have any questions, please holler at me on Remind. I'm much faster at answering those. But if you do not have access to your Remind, you can message me on the Google Classroom or via email. Just give me a little bit more time to answer those, okay? Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.